What's up, my loves? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Nath Hughes here. No need to say anymore because you already watched the amazing introduction, which I absolutely love. In today's reading, we are taking a peek inside of your wedding day. I want to get a little bit of tea, have a little bit of fun. I want to talk rings. I want to talk dresses. I want to talk attendance. I want to talk about the bridal party, or I don't know what the other one is called. I want to talk about it all. It doesn't fucking matter. Groom's party? Really? Really? No. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really focus on that part. It doesn't matter. I want to talk about it all. We got 3 piles. Pile number 1, our beautiful ring. Pile number 2, our beautiful candlelit dinner. And pile number 3, our kind of wild party. Choose your pile or piles. The links will be in the description box down below. I love you. And let's begin. What's up, pile number 1? Let us jump right into it. Your wedding day. First of all, some of you could definitely be having a destination wedding because I believe I'm like 99.9% sure that in the bottom left-hand corner is Italy. So some of you could literally be going to Italy, or you could be going someplace that's outside of the country. Some of you could be in Italy. Some of you could be getting married in some like huge courtyard. I'm seeing a huge place, okay? So that definitely could be some sort of like, I don't know, the only word that I have to describe it is like castle. Like that looks like a castle to me, or some place where they have like balls or something like that. So you could definitely be having your wedding in just this like huge place. Like I feel like your wedding is going to be huge. I feel like your wedding is going to be over the top, and I feel like your wedding is going to be all about you. Okay, so it's almost the energy of like, I want to say like, is it your wedding or is it your birthday? It's like one of those situations where it's like, this is my day. And I don't mean that you're going to be like a bridezilla, but I feel like it's like you're a bridezilla without the negative connotation, because I want to talk about your bridesmaids and specifically, or are they called groomsmen? I think they are called groomsmen. I never think about the other side. But like whatever you have, I don't have a gender neutral term for it, but whoever, like your people, I want to talk about them. So they are like, okay, I'm just going to say bridesmaids and you flip it in your mind, however, because I'm not going to keep doing that in my own mind. So your bridesmaids are going to literally be the fucking best. Your bridesmaids are going to be your best friends. I feel like they're going to be so happy for you. For some of you, your bridesmaids might cry when they hear about your engagement, when they hear that you're getting married. You have these amazing friends, or you will have these amazing friends when it's time for you to get married. Like they are so happy for you. They are so overjoyed for you. Like I just see them like setting things up for you. Like your bridesmaids, they're fucking, I don't know how to explain, like ninjas, bro. Like your bridesmaids are like, this wedding is happening, and this wedding is happening exactly how my homegirl wants this wedding to happen. And like, this wedding is good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like your bridesmaids are just very like doting. Like they're going to be getting all of the pictures with you. I feel like there's like this like focus on like, you don't need to be stressed, you don't need to worry, like it's your big day, like I got it, like I'll handle it, I'll take care of it. Something needs to be ran to the groom the night before the wedding, don't even worry about it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna handle it. There's a phone call that needs to be made, don't even worry about it, I'm gonna handle it. Like this could in particular be like a maid of honor, but I do get the feeling like all of your bridesmaids are gonna be just like really down and like really loving and really caring. But like whoever the fuck you choose as like your maid of honor, like whoever your best friend is, like that bitch is on it. Like girl, and there won't be a single problem. Like on your wedding day, oh, it's done. It's a wrap. Like I don't know. That's the best way that I can describe it. Okay. So whoever your best friend is, they're going to really make sure that your wedding is very, very special and that you are very, very taken care of. And your wedding is about you. On your wedding, you're going to have the fucking spotlight. Like, I honestly feel like your spouse is going to be like, I don't have an opinion. It's whatever you like. Like T.I. said, you can have whatever you like. Like, I just feel like your husband, or I feel like the person that you're marrying is like, they love you. They love you so much. And maybe you're somebody that like you have planned your wedding, or you have wanted this wedding for so long, or you want a big huge wedding. Like they know that. They know you. Like I feel like your dress is going to be over the top. I feel like everything is going to be over the top. It could be a lot of like candlelit things, or just like, oh my goodness, like it's just gonna be like very expensive, very much like extravagant. Like no, what is it? No expense spared. Is that the phrase? Your ring, what does Beyonce say? This rock, my rock, flawless. Flawless. That's all I have to say. What does Jay-Z say? He says something like, your hand can't fit in your purse because that rock on your finger is like a tumor. I think it's something like that. It's like that type of vibe. Like your ring is gonna be fucking ginormous. It's gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be the type of ring that like you walk into a room, you walk into any place, people are like, whoa. Like, okay, for some of you, this is very interesting. Your ring might elevate your status a little bit. And what I mean is that it's like you walk into a place and they see that ring on your finger and they feel like your husband or your spouse is a very important person and they treat you differently. I don't know why that's coming through, but that might be an experience that you have. Like you might notice that after you get engaged or after you get married, after you get your ring, what the hell ever, like you're just like getting a lot of like special treatment. Like a lot of people are being a lot nicer to you. Like people just, I don't know. It could also be the person that you're marrying. I don't know, but all I know is that you're going to be like very well fucking taken care of, very well taken care of by the person that you marry, very well taken care of by your bridesmaids. Like you're very well taken care of, even by your in-laws. Like I just feel like you're gonna be so loved. I feel like you're gonna be so loved, so taken care of. And that fucking rock, like people are gonna know that you're married. You're gonna have the type of ring that's like, people will see you like strangers and they will be attracted to you, but they will see the ring on your finger and it's like, nah, like they're loved. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like if you're like, oh, like, okay, like this is just like a random scenario, okay? I'm not saying this happens. I'm just saying, okay? It's like, let's say you get married, you have a little tiny ring on your finger. Somebody sees that ring, they're like, oh, come on, like, you know, they're gonna hit you with the like, oh, like you have a man, but your man lets you leave the house alone. Like, you know what I mean? It's like this. Oh, there's sirens. I don't know if you can hear them, but it's like, this ring is so small. Like, if your man loves you, like, would he really have you walking around here with, like, a ring so small? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, I strongly feel that your partner, I feel like your partner specifically is like, no, I have to get this big ass ring or this expensive ass ring or this like very specific niche ass cut for my bride, either because you one, really want that cut, or two, because they want, of course, you to be happy, but they want other people to know that you're married. It's like your ring is like a statement piece. Your ring is a statement piece. Like they really want you to be very proud of your ring so that you walk around. It's like you walk into a space full of strangers and you're like, hello everyone, I'm married. Look at my ring. And all of the other people that might be attracted to you because you're so attractive and beautiful will be like, damn, like not only is pile number one married, but they're happily married. You know what I mean? So it's that type of vibe. Like your ring is gonna be like, no, like I'm taken, I'm happily taken. There's no room. There's no room. This diamond takes up all of the room in my life. You know what I'm saying? There's no room for me to cheat. There's no room for me to talk to anybody else. So I definitely feel like you're gonna be marrying somebody that really loves you, and I think you guys are gonna have really beautiful pictures. I was almost gonna say you're gonna have really beautiful children, and that's not what I meant to say, but I wanted to throw that out there in case that's a path that you guys are choosing. But I just feel like your spouse is gonna be so loving, just so loving. And I feel like you're marrying somebody that is just so gentle and so caring and so just so loving. Like that's all I could say, girl, is just so loving. I feel like you guys are gonna have fun. I feel like you guys are gonna have good music. I feel like your dress is gonna be gorgeous. I feel like your dress is gonna be a bit like breathtaking. I feel like you guys, you know what your wedding is gonna be. Like you want your wedding to be a specific way, and it's gonna be that way. Where it's like I feel like you have a specific like type of like dress you want, or a specific cut, or just a specific type of like shape that goes really well with your body type. It's like you're gonna get that. I feel like you're gonna have you might have even some pieces in your hair. I mean, like, sure, I could be talking about like a weave or extensions or something like that, but I mean like barrettes or something, because both of these brides in like the left top corner and right bottom corner, they have like barrettes in their hair. I feel like your hair is gonna look very classy. I feel like you're gonna look so elegant. I feel like you're gonna look so elegant, and I feel like you're gonna have so much fun. I feel like your wedding day is gonna be fun. I feel like they're saying your wedding season, it's gonna be really fun. So it's almost like every element of the wedding, the planning the wedding, the cake tasting, the hanging out with your bridesmaids, hanging out with your groom. Okay, pile number one, your vibe gave me like there was this TikTok I saw maybe a couple months ago, and it was like this it was like this woman, and she was like getting married, and she was like, when the wedding planners ask me if I should like wait to get my husband's opinion before we make a final decision, and the audio on top of the TikTok was like Nene Lakes going like, I don't have to sweeten my delivery for Todd. Who is Todd? It's like that type of energy. Like, it's your wedding day and you're gonna have everything that you want. And I feel like your spouse just wants you to be happy. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun. It's not like your spouse is gonna be like, I don't care, have whatever you want, who gives a shit. It's like, I feel like your wedding is really important to you. I'm going to be honest. And I feel like your aesthetic is very important to you. And I feel like your spouse, it's almost this energy of like, I trust that you will make it beautiful. I trust that you will make it amazing. I trust that you will make everything look good. And it's like you do. And I honestly feel like it's like you and your bridesmaid or bridesmaids or whoever, you and whoever you're working with this on might do a majority of the planning. And I do get that vibe. Like for some of you, like your spouse shows up and your spouse is like, wow, like this looks nice. And that's not for all of you. Of course, your spouse can be as involved as you want them to be, but I don't feel like you're marrying the type of person that's like, we need to have peonies. Like, you know what I mean? Or is it peonies? I don't give a shit. You understand what I'm saying? But this person, like, they love you. Like, they love you. And you guys are gonna have fun. Like, you guys are gonna have good music. I feel like this person likes to dance. I feel like both of you will like to dance. You maybe have very specific music tastes. They might want to contribute a playlist or something like that. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't know, like you guys just have really good music taste. Okay, that's all I'm getting. What else? The gown will be gorgeous. And your wedding will go all the way into the night. So it's almost like you might plan your wedding is going to be a really fun party. But it's going to be it's going to be very elegant. Like people are going to walk into your wedding and they're going to be like, "Whoa. Wow. Ooh. Ah." Like your wedding is going to be huge. Okay, all of the venues are huge. All of the decorations are huge. Okay, whatever you do, it's gonna be huge. And I feel like you guys are very likely to have some sort of like destination wedding, okay? And I feel like you might have it like on the planner to like, I don't know. Let's say that the wedding ends at 7 and you're there until 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And it's like the party is so good and they're like, we're gonna have to close the venue soon, and you're like, no, we have to keep partying. And it's like, if you guys stay here longer than 10 o'clock, then we're gonna charge you for another night. And it's like, who gives a fuck? Charge it for another night. Like, this is my wedding, I'm having so much fun. Like, it's like that type of vibe. Like, you guys, I don't know what you do for a living, I don't know what they do for a living. Y'all have an amazing relationship with money, or you will when you get married. No, it doesn't matter how much it fucking costs. If I want it, it's there. For some of you might have performers that you have paid to be at your wedding. You got the best bands, or you actually have like celebrities performing. Like, I'm so fucking serious. Your wedding is gonna be huge, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be something that a lot of people remember. And just specifically, it feels like for like the bridal party, or for the people that you're close with, it's just going to be such a fun and very beautiful journey filled with so much laughter. And there's going to be so many pictures of like moving throughout the entire process. Like, you're going to look at this for years. Like, you're going to have so many memories where it's like 50 years after you're married, you're hanging out with your best friend and your bridesmaid. And it's like, do you remember what happened when we went cake testing that one time, or when we were wedding dress shopping and then that thing happened? It's like, you're just going to have a lot of really beautiful memories from the start to finish. I feel like your proposal will be memorable. Like, it's just going to be an incredibly memorable time. And that's all that I have for you. So I hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked it, if you love my energy and you love being around me, and you want to play more in my energy field, come hang out with me in my other offers. I've got workshops and exclusive content, early releases on Patreon. I've got one-off offers available on my website, meditations, pre-recorded readings. I have a SaaS membership, which has meditations and EFT tappings and audios and external resources. It's fucking lit over there. And of course, I have one-on-one offers available as well. So check out the links in the description. Don't forget to like, share, follow, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, follow, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Following and subscribing are the same. It doesn't matter. I love you. Bye. What is up, pile number 2? All right, for pile number 2, you guys are just as over the top as pile number 1, but pile number 2's is a focus on like style. So pile number 1's was more like, okay, you guys will probably have like a destination wedding. That's huge. You guys could have, of course, chosen pile number 1 and pile number 2, but I'm just like using that energy from pile number 1 to like set the scene here. But it's like, you guys, you might have a destination wedding, but if you did, it would be like in the same country that you're living in, and just like this like huge kind of like venue. For some of you, you might be having some sort of like country, like rustic, like chic type wedding, or something that's like outside, or like it's kind of like this like elegant like barn moment, but it's like huge. Like, I feel like your wedding is going to be fucking ginormous. Okay, so either you know a lot of people, your person knows a lot of people, you both know a lot of people, you're both very popular. This is not going to be an intimate wedding. This could literally be, it's like they're saying it's like a wedding, but it's also like a networking moment. So it's like you are inviting everybody that you know. Of course, you're inviting your close friends, but you're also inviting people that you've like done business with, and like different things like that. It's like you're inviting a fuck ton of people, and it's not like you're inviting random people, you know what I mean? But it's like you do invite your bosses, or you invite your coworkers, or you invite somebody that you used to work with from way back when. It's like you guys are just going to have a fuck ton of people at this wedding. And when I tell you, oh girl, no, I can't even, Yes, I want to get into the fashion, but I need a second. I need a moment. I need a second. It's going to be everything big, everything over the top. For some of you, you might travel abroad for your bachelorette party. Like, I just see you and like a bestie, maybe like the maid of honor, or maybe even everyone. I just see you like going all out. So it's kind of like, you know how people have like baby moons where they go on vacation before they have a baby? Like, I feel like your bachelor and bachelorette parties are going to be like that, where it's like you guys are going to you're going to travel, you're going to have good food, you're going to go out, you're going to go out to the club. Like, you're going to just have good times, okay? It's going to be a really good time. There's going to be a big celebration of like marriage and like life. And I don't think that it's going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, it's a bachelor party and he's losing his freedom, so we have to get a million strippers. Like, you know, like, of course, like, if that's what lights them up and like makes them happy or whatever, but I don't feel like it's that type of vibe. I feel like it's genuinely like on both sides. Like, there's just this happiness and this celebration, like in particular, like for your person. Like, let's just say that you're marrying a man. Like, for your groom, it's like your groom and the groomsmen are hyped about this wedding. Okay. I don't know. It's something about this. It's very much business. Okay. So I don't know. You guys like work in a certain like place or in certain industries. Like, the guest list for your fucking wedding is it's lit. Okay. There's people there. So I feel like they're very excited. I feel like the groomsmen are excited about the people that are going to be at the wedding. And I know that that's very specific. And I know that that's very like, I want to say even like niche in a way, but it's kind of like this energy of like, I know that somebody, and it could also be like bridesmaids, but I don't get that. I get groomsmen. I'm being completely honest. It's like these people will be at the wedding and they have these connections and we can meet and mingle. Like, people are going to be networking at your wedding. Like, it's just something that's going to happen inevitably. You might even set up like the tables or the chairs or the whatever, in a specific way, so that certain people can connect with each other or talk to each other or something like that. But your wedding is going to be this huge ass networking event, and everybody is going to collectively be able to connect and network over the fact that your wedding is like the wedding of the fucking century. Pile number 2. Your wedding is the one. Your wedding is the one. The fashion, the aesthetic. You guys could be Libras, you guys could be Taurus, you guys could be Venus ruled people, even Mars ruled people. Your eye for aesthetic, sickening. Your wedding dress, oh honey. They said wedding gown. Like, you see the dresses on the screen. Definitely going to have some sort of corset moment, something that is very beautifully fitting to your body. I feel like you guys could have multiple dresses, multiple outfit changes, different things that go on. I feel like this is a wedding that has an agenda. And like, I don't mean an agenda like you want to get something from it. I mean like, yes. What is it called? Your wedding has an itinerary. And I know that all weddings have an itinerary, but I mean that you're like, the itinerary for your wedding, like, you have, like, there are things planned. I don't know what it is. Maybe it'll be something different from all of you, but it's like you have things planned. Like, there are speeches that are put in the plan. There is a slideshow that is put in the plan. There is a movie that is put in the plan. You know what I mean? I don't know if it'll actually be a movie, but you understand what I'm saying? And like, in the top left-hand corner, they're having their first dance and they have put like smoke on the dance floor. Like, it's beautiful. It's fucking elegant. Your decorations are literally so beautiful, so elegant. Like, oh my God, like, people walk into your wedding and it's just like, I know I said wow for pile number 1, but it's like, wow. People see you walking down the fucking aisle. Wow. Like, wow, like people are going to be telling you, you look like a princess, or you look like a prince, or you whatever, like you just look fucking good. And you're fucking, what is it called? Is the bridal party all encompassing? I don't feel like it is. I don't know the official terms, and I didn't look it up before I did this, but it's called the wedding party, I think. Everybody who's a part of everything. So like the bride, the groom, or the bride and all of the bride's people, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who has an official part in the wedding party, yes, right? You guys are going to look fucking good. You guys are going to look fucking good. That's all I have to say. You guys are going to look fucking good. If you're the person who has the eye for aesthetics that is putting the entire wedding together, oh, no. This is not a wedding that everybody gets to just pick a random tux and show up to. No. These are, it's like, it's like they're showing me like, these are the colors that you have to choose from. These are the cuts that you have to choose from. Like, very specific, okay? Everybody is not like, I feel like whoever it is that you're watching this, you or your partner, like, you're not fucking around when it comes to the aesthetics of your wedding. It's like they're just saying, like, we're not about to look crazy right now. We're not about to do any type of fucking thing. It's not about to look like something that we just threw together in 4 minutes. Like, it needs to look good. Like, some of you guys might go, and I don't want to say go to extremes, but there's varying degrees of it, where it's like some of you are definitely going to be the type of people that are like, and these are the way that your hair needs to be cut, or this is the type of like hairstyle that you have to have. Like, you're going to be very much like very specific. They're kind of like, you might hurt some feelings, like, and it's not, I don't know, it is kind of giving bridezilla. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not giving, but it is kind of giving. But it's worth it. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh my God, like, I'm just seeing somebody like telling their like fiance or something like that, if you want to invite so-and-so and you want so-and-so to be a part of the wedding party, that's fine. But so-and-so is going to have to go and get a lineup before so-and-so gets that invitation. You know what I mean? It's like, I just feel like you're going to be having very like blunt conversations. I don't feel like this happening like in front of somebody's face. Like, I don't feel like you're being rude, but I feel like you're being very open with your partner about like, I have an aesthetic, I have a goal for this night. It's like the candles are just giving me this like Beauty and the Beast type of vibe, where it's just kind of like this like tale as old as time. Barely even friends. Beauty and the Beast, you know what I mean? But okay, what's my point? My point is that you guys are gonna look fucking good. Like, you guys are gonna look good. Everything is gonna look good. The color schemes that you got going on look fucking amazing. It's like the color of this is just like a random example, okay? It's like the color of the napkins are the same color as the groomsmen's ties, and it's the same color as the bridesmaids' shoes. I don't fucking know. It's like just like little details like that. Details that only a Scorpio, details that only a Libra, details like only a Taurus, only, you know what I mean? Only a Virgo, right? So there's Earth sign energy coming through, Venusian energy coming through, a little bit of Mars energy coming through, where it's like the details of your wedding are going to be, they're going to be freaking wild, okay? Everything that you do, the planning that you do, the way that you celebrate, the way that you anticipate, like the dresses are going to be amazing. You could definitely get like custom made dresses. I definitely feel like you'll have multiple dresses. But at least one of your dresses, it's going to have a really long train, okay? It's going to be very dramatic, very much like I'm here. It's like you could literally, and I don't think that you'll actually do this, but this is just an example. You could have like an all white wedding where like everybody shows up in a white dress and it doesn't even fucking matter. For some of you, side note, you might not get married in a white dress. You might choose something completely different. And that might be how you stand out, but it's like, if you had an all white wedding and everybody was wearing white dresses, you would still walk down the fucking aisle and everybody knows that you're the bride. No questions asked. Doesn't matter. You could have everybody come in a fucking wedding gown and you would still, it's very obvious that you're the bride. Like, it's giving. Your boobs sitting beautifully. Like, you look the fuck good. Okay? Like, you look good. And it's like, your dress, your waist to hip to shoulder ratios, like, you just, damn, like, I can't explain it, but I have to keep saying the same thing over and over because I need you to understand how huge it is. Okay? It's going to be incredibly beautiful. The lighting is going to be beautiful. The lighting is going to be perfect. You might switch the lighting up at different points in the ceremony. It's going to be very organized. It's going to be very gorgeous. People are not, this is going to be like the party of the year, but it's not the party of the year because everybody was so drunk. Everybody had such a fun time. It was such a great adventure. It's the party of the year because it's one of the most beautifully planned and executed events that I have ever gone to. It was so incredibly aesthetically pleasing. It's one of those things people come, they're like, oh my God, the food looks so beautiful. I don't even want to eat it. But sometimes you go to places and they have beautiful food and beautiful presentation, but the food's not good. It's like your food is beautiful, like the presentation is amazing, and then people taste it and they're like, oh my God, this is so delicious. And you just have like things going on. Like, I don't feel like this is the type of like, I don't want to say that it's not like an open bar vibe, but it's like, I feel like people are being like served. Like, I feel like, of course, people will be like up and like social and different things like that. And of course there will be dancing and there will be a dance floor, but it's like, there's going to be a lot of like waiters or like waitresses, you know what I mean? That are like giving people lots of drinks, giving people lots of alcohol. Like, I don't know if this is like standard at weddings. It's never happened at a wedding that I experienced, but it's like, I'm just seeing like waiters go to tables and like asking people what they want to drink. Like, I just feel like at your wedding, walking is optional. It's like, everybody feels royal. Everybody feels like they are part of the upper echelon. You know what I mean? It's like, you look like royalty. You look like a queen or you look like a king. You and your spouse look like royalty and everybody else feels like they are a part of the royal family or the royal whatever. Like, it doesn't matter if it's happening in a fucking barn. It's the most elegant barn that I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? And like, people are meeting amazing people. For some of you, people might meet people that end up being the love of their lives or something like that at your wedding. Like, I just think like amazing things are happening at your wedding. Like, people are going to remember your wedding for a lot of different reasons, mostly because it was so incredibly beautiful and also because it was just such an aesthetically pleasing time, pleasing to the senses. It's going to smell amazing. It's like, you guys, you think it's literally like you think of everything where it's like you could have like fucking rose scents going through the vents. And it's like you walk into your wedding venue and it's like, and it smells like fresh roses or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking of shit randomly off the top of my head, but it's like, you think of everything, even like your fucking wedding favors are amazing. Okay. For some of you, I don't know who you are or why this would happen, but some of you could have like, sponsored wedding, I don't know what they're called, but some sort of like gifts that you give to your people. Like, your wedding might be fucking sponsored, you guys. I don't know who you are or what you do, but it's like your wedding is fucking over the top. Your wedding is over the top. Your wedding pictures are over the top. You could go and take wedding pictures before the wedding and have those wedding pictures in the wedding, or after the wedding, you send people booklets of all of the pictures in the wedding. So now everybody has an actual book of like remembering your wedding. And in that book, every single person that was in attendance is like in those snapshots, and it has like highlight memories. And that's actually a really good idea. And bitch, I might do do that. Mind, do not forget that. That was good. Yeah, so I'm done talking. That's all that I have to say, but this was so amazing and so good and so juicy and so wonderful. So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you love this. Tell me if this was aligned along the lines of what you've been thinking, and if you love my energy and you want to play more in my energetic field. I've got workshops and exclusive videos and early releases over on Patreon. I've got one-off offers on my site. I have a SaaS membership, which is really powerful, full of tools for healing and shifting your mindset, aligning and allowing yourself to receive your desires and manifestations. And then, of course, if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, then the links to do that are also in the description. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next reading. Bye! What's up, pile number 3? First of all, I'm hearing a song that goes like hip hop hooray. I don't know the song. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Your wedding is a fucking party. Your wedding is a party. One of them, I felt like it could be like, you know, some people have those like cannabis parties. So it could be something like that where you have like a cannabis bar, or this is definitely the type of wedding that has like an open bar. People are drunk. The music is good. You're playing the oldies. You're playing the throwback. It's the DJ puts a song. The crowd's like, oh, I fucking love this song. The DJ puts another song. The crowd is like, oh, I fucking love this song. Like, your wedding party is going to be amazing. Like, you're just gonna have so much freaking fun, where it's literally like, okay, everybody's gonna have fun. Everybody in attendance is gonna have fun. The DJ is gonna get the vibe. I definitely get the feeling that you're gonna have a freaking DJ, like, period, point blank. Like, you're gonna have a DJ, and I also feel like you're gonna be very happy and very satisfied with your ring. I feel like you'll take a lot of pictures with your ring. Going all the way back to when you like get proposed to, you might like have your nails done and you take a lot of pictures. Like, you guys are gonna really love your ring. You're gonna be very happy with the ring that you receive or choose or whatever. But it's like, I get this energy of like the bridesmaids and the groomsmen being they vibe with each other. Like, the vibe is good. There is just this like mutual like celebration, and just like the energy just blends well. So it's kind of like the energy of your lives blend really well, or people just have very like pleasant personalities, but both parties are just fucking lit. Both sides of the family are just fucking lit. It's like, you guys came to party, you guys came to celebrate, you guys came to have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. If you look back of pictures at your wedding, I have to slow down my speech, but I'm so fucking excited. If you look back on pictures at your wedding, it's literally going to be like, everybody's dancing, everybody's smiling, everybody's moving around. You guys do fun things. Some of you guys might have some sort of like wall at your wedding. Like, you know how sometimes they have like those like walls for pictures, and they have like props and different things like that. Like, you guys might do something like that. You guys might have like a dessert table and like a weed table. It's kind of like this energy of like, have a good time, party, get what you want. There's food out here. Like, it's not that I don't think that it'll be catered, but it's like, pile number 2 was the vibe of like, there's waiters and there's waitresses, and the only time you really need to get up is if you have to use the bathroom, or you want to go mingle with someone else, or you want to go dance. Like, you're not really having to do too much, but yours is a little bit more, it's a little bit more DIY. That's the best way to explain it, where it's kind of like, all right, we've got all of the food here. Everybody go get food when you want food. Like, it's just that kind of vibe. And there's nothing wrong with that, of course. And I feel like it's going to work for you. I feel like you guys kind of there's like this like young, like vivacious energy. So maybe if you guys aren't young, you guys kind of make each other feel young. It's almost giving like, and I know that this wasn't exactly the experience based on what I've seen of like the Courtney and like Travis like getting married, whatever. But if you've seen Courtney and Travis like together, like on social media or even like the Kardashian show or whatever, it's like they have this like youthful making out like teenagers. You know what I mean? Like they just kind of like have that vibe. Like I feel like you and your partner are gonna have that vibe. You're gonna be very much infatuated with each other, very much in love with each other, very much physically attracted to each other. I feel like when you guys kiss, like when you guys say I do, I feel like you guys are gonna like tongue kiss real good. I just feel that, okay? Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be really beautiful. You're gonna look good in your wedding dress. You're gonna look stunning in your wedding dress. You're gonna be fucking killing in your wedding dress. Some of you might wear a jumpsuit instead of a wedding dress, or you might wear tux or something like that, but you're gonna look amazing. You're gonna look amazing. You're gonna look amazing. For some of you, your dress will go to like a majority of the budget, or you might take out of from different places to put money into your dress. Like your dress is gonna be fucking amazing. And I feel like your like the bridal party or whoever your people are, when they see you in your dress or your tux or your whatever, they're going to cry. They're gonna have like the greatest reactions. Of course, the person that you're getting married to is also, but like specifically the support from your family. Like yours is just community. Yours is just a huge vibe on community. I see it being a little bit more of like a tight knit thing where it's like there's a lot of people, it's a big party, but it's also only our closest family and friends. You know what I mean? Where it's like this isn't something that you are inviting like coworkers to or different things like that. Kind of like it's not like a pile 2 vibe. It's like I have my bridesmaids and the groom's people, and then we have our parents and our aunts and uncles and our cousins and our children or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a little bit more of like a close-knit vibe. I do feel like it'll be very, very intimate, but I also feel like it'll be very beautiful. This could definitely happen outside, whether that be like a forest vibe. For some of these pictures, it's kind of like a desert vibe, or even like a lake or a beach or something like that, right? Just something that's outside, something where there's a lot of space. And I just feel like it's gonna be a really good party. It's like a majority of your wedding is going to be the party. You guys might do the whole vow thing quickly and focus more on the party, but I do feel like your dress is going to be absolutely beautiful and you're gonna look good, and people are going to think that you look very beautiful and you look very elegant. But you're going to have a lot of fun. And I feel like you and your partner are going to be very intimate the whole time. It's like, I don't think that you and your partner are really going to kind of leave each other's side throughout the entire ceremony. I mean, like, obviously throughout the ceremony, but like throughout the entire wedding, like, I feel like you guys are gonna be together. If you're dancing together. If you're eating food, you're eating food together. If you're talking to somebody's parents, you're talking to the parents together. It's like you want to know where the bride is, find the groom. You want to find where the groom is, find the other groom. It's like you're gonna be with each other at all times, and I feel like that's going to be a representation of what married life is going to be like for you, where you guys are partying, you're having fun, and you're just always together and you're always by each other's side, and you're very, very much like physically attracted to one another and always holding on to each other or cuddling or different things like that, and also having laughter and listening to good music. Some of you guys could like EDM music or house music, or that could be playing a lot at the wedding. But I think that your dress is going to be beautiful, and I think that it's going to be incredibly unique. I think that it's going to be a very good representation of you. I feel like you're going to feel sexy. I feel like you're going to feel attractive. I feel like you're going to feel wanted and desirable in whatever it is that you wear. And I think that you're going to be so proud of your jewelry, and I think that everything is going to come together so beautifully, and it's going to be a simple wedding. It's going to be a simple wedding, but I feel like you you want it to be a simple wedding, and it's like the focus is going to be your love. The focus is really going to be your union and having a good time and celebrating that. It's like I'm seeing like a DJ like saying like, this is to so and so and so and so, and everybody in the party is like, yeah, they're like fucking like screaming, and like it's just intense, but it's like so much fun, and it's just such a celebration. I feel like your person's family loves you, and your family loves your person. It's like it's all love. It's all love. That's what I will say. It's a really amazing party, and it's all freaking love. And I feel like your partner, it's like you guys might put the budget differently, and I'm not promoting lack here, but this is just what I'm seeing, where it's like you might decide, I want to put a lot of money into a dress, I want to put a lot of money into a ring, I want to put a lot of money into our honeymoon, I want to put a lot of money into certain things, and so I don't want to put a huge emphasis on the wedding itself. It kind of feels like that type of vibe, to be honest. But that's all that I've got, pile number 3. I hope that you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Let me know if this is like your wedding goals, or if this aligns with what you've been thinking for yourself. I love and appreciate your positive feedback. If you love my energy, you enjoy hanging out with me, you want to spend more time with your girl, you can check out the links in the description box. Join me on Patreon for workshops and exclusive readings and early releases. I've got one-off offers on my website. I also have a SAS membership on my website full of powerful healing tools, and if you want to work with me one-on-one, then you can book through my website using one of the links in the description box as well. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you in the next reading. Bye.